Avery Bradley. At the Leaderboard position, standing 6'6", number 14. Daniel at center, standing 7 feet, number 7. Javel McGee. At power forward, standing 6'10", number 3. Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'9", number 23. Lebron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the New York starting five, they've got Taj Gibson. Barrett is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Randall. And it's Morris in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. And it's Bradley in at point.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here's James. Back to Bradley. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Gibson. The pass to Randall. It's stolen by Davis. Loads it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Randall no good. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here's Payton, following the basket by LeBron James.
Kevin, at 6'3", Payton has good size for a point guard, and he uses that size to draw fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
That's good from Payton. Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear and ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win. And being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Now the Knicks with it. 6-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
The shot by Payton, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Taj Gibson provides what I think is really valuable wisdom and experience to his team, and he leads by example.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
That's good from Gibson. And Clark, you talk to anyone who has played with Taj Gibson. They love having him as a teammate.
Well, you can see why too, Kevin. You talk to players that have been teammates of his, and he always puts the team first in everything that he does. He's consistent. He's productive. He's likable. That's valuable to have in a good player who also happens to be great for your locker room.
And both free throws good from Gibson. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morris outside. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Payton against McGee. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very
what a dunk!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Bradley against Payton. The dish to Gibson. Barrett with the ball. Working on Green. And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Davis, the pass to James. Buries it from about 10 feet away. James has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Dishes to Gibson. Now here is Morris. 38 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Payton, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Morris, left side. Green with the block. Now LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Good on the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Payton finds Morris. Back to Payton. Here's Barrett. No good again that time. Lakers leading by 11. Green in the post. It's James atop the key. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. 8 points for Davis.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Making a change here. Howard's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Bobby Portis has checked in for Taj Gibson. It's stolen by Bradley. Lobbed up there for Howard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Payton outside. Morris inside. James covering. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Anthony Davis, number one, and, of course, Julius Randle.
There are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Payton passes to Randle. Portis trying to free himself. Randle no good. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
New York calls timeout. Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Avery Bradley. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Morris. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Payton. Outside, Davis. And the shot goes in. Davis has got 12.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Knox. Some nice passing by New York here. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's guarded by Bullock. Davis kicks to Cook. Passes it to James. Just 5 on the clock. Davis has the open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And there's the pass to Portis. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Randle.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. 13 feet away. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron James on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 17 points for LeBron.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Knox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Caldwell-Pope left side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To halt the run, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Rob. Here's Ntilikina. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma passes to Cook. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
1:52 left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ntilikina looking it over. 5 on the clock. Portis kicks to Ntilikina. From deep. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell-Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kept alive. Portis And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Knicks, Ellington comes in for Portis, and it's Dennis Smith in for Frank Ntilikina. Smith with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. One second left. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Wayne Ellington is out there with Smith. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Knox in at the 4. And now the fast break, Rondo with the ball.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The drive by Smith. It's rebounded by Rondo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's sent back by Howard. Pass to Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams.
2 shots.
A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And so he hits both. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good on the shot. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Smith very crafty at finding ways to get room for that mid-range shot. He's got an awesome in-between game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. It's stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Barrett is running. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Pass to Caruso. The three. That shot missing, and New York will come the other way. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Barrett. Fades. Out to Smith. Six on the shot clock. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 6 points.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Lakers second, in third the Knicks.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
So for the Knicks, Randall comes in for Robinson, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. Pass to Morris. Here's the three. Kuzma pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart, make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
2 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Randall after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Kuzma outside, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Smith. Misses and the dry spell continues. LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A floater. Caruso, no good. Knicks shooting only 21% from the field so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Free throw drop for Smith. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Green against Morris. Here's LeBron. He can't hit that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Smith outside. Inside, and Randall throws it down.
Kevin can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
James outside to the middle. Here's Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here is Smith. He's got 8, and Barrett gets it to go.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
LeBron against Randall, and James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Pass to Barrett. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Randall dishes to Smith. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
There, Smith wouldn't be denied. I mean, you can body him up, but he still finds ways to score despite getting whacked.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Knicks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Barrett. The free throw drops for Smith. Clark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on that?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Now, here is Smith following the miss by Anthony Davis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And I think for the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And James drills them both.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. LeBron against Morris over James, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Bradley. Outside Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's the teardrop. And Davis sends it back. Here's Bradley. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't. Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Howard against Portis. LeBron passes to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's now go to the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. See the league's top assist men. LeBron James, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And here is Payton, outside Portis. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Ntilikina. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Here's James. The shot from the low post is good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
To the inside, here's Davis. That shot is off. Randle with some nice D. Floats one. Ntilikina can't hit.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
They grab their own miss. Davis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the
One
stripe.
shot.
He was feeling it. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 3-on-3. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Well, with Reggie Bullock, this team is getting an outside shooting threat. Can never have too many of those guys.
And Bullock has continued to work on his three-point shot since coming into the league back in 2013. Very dependable and reliable from that distance now.
Payton left side. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Knox the pass to Payton. Back to Knox. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 17 now.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Portis. And so it's Los Angeles, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tried to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. terrific all-around performance in the first half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6.
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
Caldwell-Pope outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Elfrid Payton. The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Passes it to Gibson. There's the pass to Barrett. Great D that time from Green.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's LeBron, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. New York called for the foul. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. New York shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Pass to Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got 6 points.
Payton getting fancy out there. It's kind of fun to watch. He always has that ball tight and on a string.
James dishes to McGee. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks to Payton. It's stolen by Bradley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley. 28 points for LeBron.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Payton passes to Gibson. Davis against Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up and down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Bradley. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Passes it to Green. LeBron with it. Now defended by Randall, and the shot is good. 30 points for LeBron.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Payton looking around. Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Barrett. He kicks to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Rondo.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player, because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And McGee kicks to Davis. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block. Payton passes to Barrett. The baseline J. Here's Robinson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Kuzma outside. In the corner, it's James. Over Robinson. James misses. And Morris has got the ball here for the Knicks. Now the pass to Smith. Lets a floater go. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Knicks ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The tray buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 14.
And I tell you what, if the defender is not on Smith before the pass, it's too late because he's always ready to fire and he burns you.
Randall against Kuzma. James in the post. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now Smith. 14 points for him. Down low. Randall down low. Working on James. Randall no good. Right wing. Lots of room. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Smith. For 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, Smith is both a volume and efficient three-point scorer. I mean, he shoots a lot of them, but he makes a good percentage of them, too.
To the left wing. Left side Rondo. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Smith with it. Picked up by Davis. Smith kicks to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To the paint. Here's James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Morris against Kuzma. Morris passes to Smith. Pass to Robinson. Fades away. LeBron grabs the miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Randall no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
The drive by James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Smith for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. Passes to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. Morris against James. Kuzma, right side. Robinson with the block. Smith against Rondo. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 22 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Davis up top, guarded by Robinson. Davis dishes to LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the pass to Smith. Randle left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Randle's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
LeBron is doubled. Pass to Rondo. To the middle. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Off target from the baseline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith surveying the D, and James picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group in for the Knicks. Portis, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Randle. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Morris. And Ellington is subbed in for Barrett. Pass to LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Two.
Free throw good, James. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ntilikina's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. 56 seconds left in the third. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Basket good. James has got 39.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Passes it to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Green. Outside Portis. Down low, here's Knox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's LeBron. D right on him. Clock at 6. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Court for the Knicks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Knox out there with Portis. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Knox, the pass to Ntilikina. Howard against Portis. The pass to Knox. Bradley with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Bobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And so it's New York with it. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Knox. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. New York shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Now the dish to Ellington. Back to Gibson. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Gibson kicks to Ntilikina. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, Ntilikina hard to contain. Even when the defense is surrounding him, got him bottled up and wrapped up, that quick release lets him shoot over the defense.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Howard. Pass to Dudley. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Knox, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And again, it's New York.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Back to Cook. Bradley deciding where to go with it. He's looking for Howard and finds him over Gibson. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got 4 assists now tonight. Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Trying to get open is Gibson. Ntilikina can't hit. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Howard with the stuff.
Good shot that time by Dwight Howard. I love when he takes quality shots.
Ntilikina kicks to Ellington. Bullock with it. No good from outside. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Ellington from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Bradley, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And, you know, the length of Ntilikina, man, takes long strides when he's driving inside to get past the defense. Fantastic stuff.
Cook looking it over. To the inside. Howard, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Knox. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Howard. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Gibson, and he gets it to go.
Gibson going to work. Fun to watch him do that. Knows he has what it takes to score from the painted area.
Passes it to Dudley. There's the pass to Howard. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good. And New York will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And it's Bullock missing. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. And the Lakers with another miss. And here is Ellington. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. Gibson against Howard. Gibson in the post. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And he's good on the three ball. Caldwell Pope's got 24.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Here is Cook. Pass to Howard. Pope loose. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Knox. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Knox. Left side, Gibson. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Alex Caruso in for Quinn Cook. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Portis comes in for Reggie Bullock. Trier, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ntilikina. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Passes it to Trier. Here's Knox, guarded by Kuzma. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter, and the basket by Knox.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Kevin Knox. No luck that time either. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Robinson with the block. Now, here's Bullock. Defense right on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
One shot.
The free throw off from Smith. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Robinson with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Kuzma passes to Dudley. 5 to shoot. Daniels from outside. They get it again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Now, here is Smith. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.